All right, I'm sure everybody's heard about the design, the LEAD program, and we've got to hear these great people and how this team worked together to produce this project. But I want to share with you a little more closely some of the things that I find amazing about this project and what's going to make it special for the long term. Out here we've got these carports, and what's great about them is the durability of all the materials that are used in construction of these. We've got heavy gauge steel that's painted, that's mostly protected from the sun. The areas that aren't protected from the sun are galvalume roofing. And that galvalume roofing will look as good 10 years from now as it does today. Over here we've got a mixture of split face block and smooth block. That's giving the carport walls texture and a little bit of character without the maintenance. That's another product that's going to look good 20 years as it does today. One of the benefits of a carport is the fact that the exhaust from your automobile isn't being exchanged with the indoor air in your home. These paseos continue the length of the project, and all of the westerly walls have shade trellises like this. The idea is that we keep the direct sun off of the walls. In a year from now, these plants will totally engulf this shade panel, and that will keep the direct sun off the wall. It will allow air to travel behind this shaded area, and that will help cool these walls naturally, which will greatly increase the ability for these units to be cooled efficiently and cost effectively. We've minimized the windows on the westerly walls. Notice this whole wall section only has 2 windows in it. Let's go over here. We've got the Energy Star 14-SEER heat pump. This is a split system that does both the heating and the cooling for these units. It's the latest technology. Behind it, we've got the solar inverter. This is converting all of the power that's coming into those solar panels up on the roof into the 120 volts that we're utilizing inside these units. We are up here on our roof with our photovoltaic solar system. We've got 16 panels on every one of the units here. Each one of these panels is 175 watts, so we have a 2,800 watt array for each unit. That's about $59 a month of energy for each one of the tenants. We also have a Energy Guard white TPO roof that's thermal seamed at all of the seams. These are long-lasting, very energy efficient roof systems. Another exciting thing out here is the fact that we're utilizing our materials as efficiently as possible. On all of our horizontal south-facing trellises, we've only incorporated the shading materials that go in between these on the units that get that exposure. The neighbor over here, he's a north-facing trellis. He never needs to have that protection from the sun. If you look over here, we've got a vent tower, and this cools the units naturally. We're going to go ahead and take a look inside how that really works. Here we are in the middle of the thermal chimney. The great thing about the thermal chimney is the natural light it lets into this room, and it also acts to provide natural ventilation for the hot air to escape the unit. When that hot air escapes, it also draws in cool air from lower windows in the unit. Let's go into the bathroom. Over here, we have an aerated, low-flow shower head. This saves about 40% more water than the conventional shower heads used. We additionally also have a dual flush toilet, 1.1 gallons and a 1.6 gallon flush. With these walk-off mats, we're trapping about 90% of the dust off our feet before we get onto these floors. These floors are clear sealed, and they're low VOC sealers that were used in this. Over here on the walls, we're also incorporating low VOC or no VOC products. This is a green seal paint, one of the friendliest paints on the market today. These are all semi-gloss walls, easy to wash and easy to clean. All of our kitchens have Energy Star appliances. Back here we have the washer and dryer. We also have an automatic shutoff valve. This incorporates this strip which sits on the floor beneath the washing machine. Any moisture gets on this strip and it automatically shuts off water flow. That prevents any mold or mildew damage that might occur. The cabinets are MDF, which is 100% formaldehyde free. The countertops, very durable. It's a quartz countertop made by Zodiac. This is the time capsule that was at the groundbreaking of Vista Dunes. It was April 19th, 2006 when all of the old tenants from Vista Dunes came and put the memories of their former community in this capsule. By city proclamation, this capsule is to be opened in 50 years.
Finally, I'd like to welcome you new residents to this community. We hope that each and every one of you enjoys what we have to offer in the city of La Quinta, and our sincere best wishes for the future for all of you.
When a city engages in doing affordable housing to carry out our mandates and our responsibilities, the city's signature will always be on that neighborhood. It'll always be associated with it, and unlike companies and development companies that can be here today and gone tomorrow, so far the cities are here for eternity. In order for the city to have pride in what the community is, it needs to invest in those features that will be timeless.